Hello folks, so today we are going to talk about a news that I have been reading around the internet, but I haven't actually really been seeing nobody really talking about it here on the YouTube platform. And that is basically the baby S1H, or the cheaper version of the S1H. And no, that's not the Lumix S5. This is actually the Lumix S5H. Hello folks, I'm Biography and welcome to my channel where I do reviews, tip and tricks, tutorials, and talk about creative stuff. If you like talking about creative stuff, of course, consider subscribing so that we can all together talk about creative stuff, I guess. So it looks like Lumix or Panasonic Lumix are going to announce a new S camera, so a new Lumix S camera, basically the full frame lineup, in September, October, let's say between August and October. And this camera is going to be a mini S1H or a cheaper S1H, or however you want to call it. And well, until now we always thought that the S5 was this camera, basically. At least I thought, because it's a fantastic camera. I'm actually filming on it now, but no, it looks like they are going to actually release a new version, because this camera is actually going to be pretty different from the S5. And now I'm going to get into the specs. So the S5H, it's going to have 15 megapixel CMOS sensor, and that's differentiated from the S5 that has 24 megapixel CMOS sensor. So that's a little bit difference there. That means they're going to release a camera that has less pixel count than the S5, but it's not a problem, because we saw from the Sony A7S III that the pixel count didn't count at all for people, because the majority of YouTubers have that camera. So it looks like it doesn't matter anymore. And that means that it's even going to have a greater low light capabilities compared to the S5. So it's not a problem. If you're a photographer, of course you will not go for that camera, but you have anyway the S1R anyway for it, that has 40 megapixels, I believe. Yeah, it should have 40 megapixels, so it's not an issue at all. And let's go to the next spec. So something that they haven't really changed, according to this source, is that they want to go still with the DFD, detect out of focus, so the depth defect, the depth, well, whatever, the DFD. Why? I don't know. They just released basically the GS6 that had kind of improved version, so maybe that's what they are going to deliver now. Why are they not doing a proper autofocus? Like, just Lumix, please leave the DFD out of your brain and just pass to the new technology. Guys, people have been asking you guys for that for so long, because you have amazing cameras, but you keep cutting your legs by yourself, basically, by putting this DFD in your system, in your cameras. I shoot Lumix for the past 6 months, and I love the camera, but this DFD, it's cutting guys your legs. So improve that, use a new system, a new technology, as OM has done. Fuji is doing it. Nikon has done it. Canon, Sony have been the king in this land now for so long on this behalf. So I'm wondering why still Lumix is trusting this DFD and don't want to improve their system, improve their technology, because it doesn't make sense, guys. So please don't put the DFD, change it, please, and charge 200 more. I think people will be happy about it anyway. So please do it. There are a few things that I consider really interesting. It looks like this camera is gonna have 120p or 100p in Europe. It's quite interesting because we don't know what kind of SD or CFS type are they going to put in this camera, but if they manage to deliver everything in SD like the C70 does, this can be really interesting. But this is not finished, because they're gonna have 4.8 oversampling internally, up to 60p or 50p. So this is really interesting. And well, there's going to be a 4.8K 48p in HDR enchant mode. No clue what that's gonna look like or what that's gonna be. No clue if I'm gonna use it. Probably not. But this is it. This is for the moment everything that we have on this new camera. And yeah, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think or what you wish this camera will have. We don't have much about it, but consider subscribing because more news will come out about this if it actually is true, and I will cover that here because I'm considering to actually switch totally to a Lumix lineup plus Blackmagic because I have the 6K Pro and they pair fantastically. Color grading wise, it's just fantastic. But guys, thank you for sticking here with me. Hope you have a beautiful day and a blessed day. Hope you're taking good care of yourself, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.